Greetings, I'm Trinket, and welcome back to The Sims 3 Warrior Cat Creation. I have a few more cats that I've already pre-created. There's going to be a lot more that I haven't. So we're going to go find these felines that still need to be added that have already been pre-created. We've already got all of these lovely critters. We are going to grab Fanny. I believe this is Fanny. Yes, Fanny Kitty Pet. S. No, S stands for Soldier and Fanny. Now, I was trying to do a small prequel with these certain felines, but I haven't gotten the files I needed in my email yet. I don't know if that's because the email isn't getting through or others forgot, so I'm just going to create them right here. Well, Fanny doesn't really need any tweaking, but I will give you a quick overview of her coat. So my game decided that, so get the game running again. I was about to show you an overview of Fanny's coat. She's a brownish, reddish color, I believe. Yeah. Aww. Yeah, see, this is often the red orangey colors. Of course, she has stripes and an almost M look on her forehead. The back ears here. The muzzle. A little bit more muzzle then. Get her closer to what I envisioned. I used these on her muzzle area. Of course, stripy tail with a white tip, I believe. And 3 of her paws are white, as can be seen in this view. She is friendly, playful genius. At sound. Fanny was born a kitty pet. Her 2 legs let her be an outside cat. Her first litter of kits were taken from her when they were 2 moons old and given to other 2 legs. When she and her mate Soldier had a second litter, they decided to leave the 2 legs and live in the wild so they would not be separated from any more of their kits. So that's Fanny, and I'm going to go get her mate, because I have pre-created her and their 3 kits of their second litter. I have not created their first 3 from their first litter, as they will not be in the game. Let's just say they're far, far away in a different sim town, or a different sim country even. Oh, sugar! Oh, you break my heart. And let's go find Soldier. Who is quite a lovely cat. Where are you, Soldier? Soldier. I believe this is Soldier. Yep. Soldier kitty cat. SF. For Soldier and Fanny. He has like a brownish color under his stripes and over his gray body color. His little brown nose and a couple of brown spots on his front paws, even one in his back paw. And yes, he is he's not actually an amputee. I believe he was born this way, if I remember correctly. I'll give you a quick look at his coat to just see how many details went into him. Got quite a bit going on, as you can see, so if he had more than those 3 kits, I think they would look quite interesting. And we're just going to get a close-up of his eyes. They're like a greenish color. And his ears have an interesting little bend to them. He's adventurous, clueless, and proud. That doesn't seem... He's not clueless. I don't know why that's there. Adventurous and proud. And he's quite independent. So that's a lovely Soldier. And I need to get these out to make sure that they're on my blog ready for download. Most of the previous cats are already there. For those who are interested in them, the link is in the very first episode of these creations. So, yeah, they can be in your description. Actually, I need to go over here to his personality. Soldier was born out all of his limbs. He was taken in by 2 legs who cared for him when his mother's two legs decided that they couldn't care for him. That is when he met Fanny, and they later became mates. Their first litter of kids were taken from them when they were 2 moons old. When they had their second litter, they left their 2 legs to live in the wild where their kits would not be taken from them. Now we're not actually going to see Soldier in the playthrough, but I am going to let him go up for download if you want him. You see, because of his hind leg issue, after they went into the wilds, he did live for a little while, but he wasn't swift enough to get away from a fox, especially when he was protecting his kits from those very foxes and his mate Fanny. They did, take out the fox, but he was badly injured and there was nothing Fanny could do, and there was no medicine cat. So that left Fanny alone to take care of her 3 kits. But if you want me to keep him alive, I can do that. I mean, I could even make Sugar be alive if you want me to. Just let me know down in the comments below, because that's the storyline for a fanfic, whereas, this is an alternative storyline on The Sims 3 for all these felines. Look at that brown on his tail. You can barely see it, but it's there. And now I want to look at what their kit would be if I did this. I'm very, very, very curious. Looks a lot like his mother, except with his father's ears. More of his father's muzzle. Now looks a lot like Soldier. Do this one more time. The game randomizing the kits is quite good, but I want to pull out their kits that I pre-created. Loading, loading, loading. I think this is a kit I downloaded called Plushie. Maybe. Or maybe not. Because whoever it is, they're quite pretty, but not one actor. Okay, so... I'm pretty sure that's Plushy. Yeah. So, cat I downloaded. I believe I found them on, DeviantArt, and I forgot who created this adorable kitty cat at the moment. Oh, I gotta go here. That's right. If I'm getting kits that are kits, like Coco here, who, of course, in that file, her tail isn't quite right. That was an easy fix. Okay, let's keep on moving. Slowly down. I see that kit, which I will get out, but I'm after a specific kit first. There's 7. We already have 7. I know you're not going after, but I wanna... You kind of look like Soldier, except without the leg, but you are not Soldier. You're a different cat. But not going after, so... Where is he? Oh, that was Aspen all grown up. This is little Aspen. Kitty Pet SF. As you can see, he's teensy tiny. I'm gonna have a quick look at his fur. He's got quite a bit of detail going on, as you can see. And he has brown under his coat like his dad. And then we'll go over here to his personality. He is adventurous and playful. And I think because he's a kit, he wouldn't have a third trait yet. And that's his voice. Aspen Kitty Pet. SF. And I'm just gonna let him be a kit without, putting down all this stuff because he's a kit. If you download him, his personality can change in your game. Of course, if you want to download him, he will be on my blog within a couple of days. And you can find the link to that blog on the first Warrior Cats creation video I did. Okay. And next I'm going to get out... Oh, he's not the oldest, is he? I think his sister Maddie is older. Oh, I've got to look in a moment. Can't remember. Okay, so it's Aspen, Maddie, and Lay. Or her name could be pronounced Lee. I call her Lay. Aspen for sure taking a while to share, isn't he? getting a little bit worried about that. So that took quite a while, so I had to pause my recording. Oh, Aspen. It's just quite interesting how that worked out. And now to get his sister Maddie. To make sure all the siblings together. And this time I think the ghost appeared. No, this is Theo one because she got ghost because Theo has a collar. So yes, let's go find Maddie. She is a kit, so let's go through all of this to find her. That's not Maddie, okay. Maddie, 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 where are you? You way at the bottom. Where are you? I'm pretty sure I didn't scroll past her. You're interesting looking. You're an elder. Not after. Maddie, Maddie. That's Aspen again. Maddie! Pretty sure that's Maddie. Are you Maddie? Yes! Indeed, she's Maddie. We'll look at her coat real quick. Kind of hard to see on the kit since the game didn't really make it so that, you know, they would actually be in the start, but there are ways to do this with NRAS. Yeah. She's got, you know, stuff going on under her color of grays and silverish colors, if you can't, even if you can't see it because it's opacity and stuff, it'll make, you know, probably kits look interesting if she has kits. Some of these characters already have their mates picked out, even some of the kits. But then after that generation, things will be different, and she is Proud Genius. I'm using Proud Genius quite a bit. There's not a lot I can choose from. 19 traits, and I think I can only use 18 of them. There's a hunter trait, you know, they can gain in the game. So that's Maddie. Let's make sure she's got her file ready to be on my blog. And I'm going to pause the recording while she gets shared, in case she takes as long as her brother Aspen. Never mind, she did it immediately as soon as I stopped recording. Wow. She was a lot easier than Aspen. I wonder why Aspen was taking forever. And now all we want to do, go and get Lay. And then, yeah, I'm thinking about cutting down the time by only doing 5 or 6 cats at a time, depending if they're pre-created or I'm going to create all of them. Although if I'm creating all of them, I will probably only do 3 at a time, because it does take a long time to get some of these characters look just right. But when they're pre-created, it's like easy for me just to show you them. It may depend on how much I have time for, especially when I want to get through all these cats so I can start, recording the gameplay. But again, if you want to suggest cats for Boulder Clan, or Tour Clan, or Lake Clan, or Meadow Clan, or Evergreen Clan, or I sometimes forget which ones I've already said, or Breeze Clan, or Shade Clan. They might join, but they'll first be Wanderers or Loners. They won't be original cats that joined the clan immediately, but they can, come into the clan afterwards. But remember, 1 cat per comment. Give me their name, their fur color, what markings they have, their eye color, and their 3 traits. And if you want to give them a bit of backstory, go ahead and give them a bit of backstory. But please don't make me try to create a kit, because it was very hard. Like, I can, make a fur color and then grab, like, one of the kits I already made and it'll look like them except with a different fur color. So if you find with that, rather than having me, like, change their fur shape or stuff, then okay. If not, there's always that. And I'm going to pause while this loads. It's taking forever again. And it looks like the adult version of Coco decided to show up. Isn't she gonna be so beautiful? I wish I could have got this side to look like this side more, but it was very hard. And it's like, okay, when I created her, you already seen her though before. As an adult, you can kind of see under her pelt, can't you? These interesting markings. But I'm looking for Aspen and Maddie's younger sibling. So we're going to go over here. And we're going to scroll down. I'm pretty sure she's not too far. I see her adult version, but I don't see the kit version at the moment. Let's go through here. Here she is. Isn't she adorable? I just love her little spottiness, her little stripy tail. Just adorable. And I will quickly show you her overview. Easy to see it with the adults though. But yes, this is Play. And this is her stuff. I think she'd basically have her sibling stuff, except they have stripes, where she has these lovely spots that make her look like a little savannah cat or cheetah. But yeah, she's one of my favorites. She has a soft personality. She's sweet and kind, but she's also, she likes to play with her siblings. Where Maddie and Aspen are both a little hyper, so these two play the most together, whereas Lily likes to chill with her parents. She might play with Pounce on Soldier's tail or Fanny's. Lay is perhaps the closest of the kits to their father Soldier. Whereas Aspen, I believe, is closest to Fanny, and Maddie is fine with, split between them, off on her own. She's friendly and quiet. And that's her voice. So, let me know what you think about them. And as I said before, you can always let me know if you want to see Soldier stay alive. And if you want to see Sugar stay alive. Because as I mentioned previously during this video, this isn't the fanfic. This is just, what I envision these characters to look like and their families. Although he would have a very difficult time living, in the wild due to his leg. And, yeah. But if you guys want him to live, and if you want little Sugar and Lovelace to live, do let me know, because I would be fine having them all live despite the tragic backstories they actually have. Now we're going to, I cannot forget to do this. I hope you don't take forever, Lay. So, Lay Kitty Pet SF. I'm so excited about sharing with you all these felines that I wasn't the only one who came up with them. That was quick, thankfully. I have a friend who helped me come up with some of them. At least a small description of what they look like, their gender, and what clan they're in, or if they're not in a clan. But she doesn't have Sims 3, unfortunately, but I think she'll be watching their stories unfold, possibly, if she has time. I mean, she is pretty busy with, college and work. I already went to college. I actually have an associate's degree in, early childhood education. But for, health reasons, I can't really, be, running after kids, apparently. I have anemia, and sometimes it gets so bad I nearly faint. Back in 2010, I think, was the worst. My doctor, after my annual visit, called me back and said she was surprised I was standing there in front of her because my hematocrit was like a 5.6 or a 6, and my red blood count was so low. I had to go to the hospital and get 4 units of blood. I don't like needles, and I was there for an entire day. They also gave me an EKG to see if my heart was okay, because she said I could have had a heart attack with all that, And I also have heel spurs and shin splints and social anxiety disorder and depressive disorder. So I actually have a therapist appointment on May 31st coming up. And tomorrow, my youngest cat, who's going to be 12 weeks this I think Monday maybe? I can't really call, but um, yeah, she's the vet for her booster, and hopefully she's over her cat flu, but she's still sneezing a little bit. It's been like 3 weeks. So I don't know, but at least she's eating, she's gained weight. It was a little touch and go there for a couple of weeks, so, and her name is Storm. So, I have a 10-year-old cat. Her name is Tosca. She turned, her birthday is April 1st because she was born like the end of March or somewhere in April 10 years ago around Easter. My mother's boyfriend's mother found her under or inside her shed, and unfortunately the mother was ran over by a car. She's a black domestic short hair. She had a sister and 2 brothers, and I only know where her one brother is. He just lives down the street with my mom's and my aunt's old friend. And then, he does go outside, but all my cats are indoor cats. And then, my grandfather, whom I live with, we take care of each other. She's 9 years old, and she was born in, like, April or May herself, so we say her birthday is April 1st as well. Even though I'm pretty sure neither of them were born exactly on April 1st. But enough about my cats and my health issues. Please don't worry about them. I am getting, I take iron. I do things that kind of help me be able to walk around. It's really painful having heel spurs. And my plantar fasciitis isn't too bad, but I do have that, unfortunately. There's other things my mother thinks I have, but I'm pretty sure I don't. So, let's get this family relationships done. Yeah, remember, if you want me to make your OC, remember what I said earlier, and make sure it's 1 cat per comment. So I'm only going to take a cat from a comment. It's going to be random, and it's easier that way. Because if you have like 5 cats in the same comment, I'm just going to pick the first one, and I'm going to ignore the other 4. So remember, 1 cat per comment. Thank you. And then Danny and Soldier are mates. Then Aspen is their eldest. Maddie is their second born. And Lay is currently their youngest. And Exception. So I'll see you here next time when I decide to create more of the felines that, we are my and my friends' OCs. Or we could create some of yours. Well, I could. And then eventually we will get into the gameplay. Until then, bye!